India today, even as we see the parliament session right now erupting in much chaos over this same issue, Rahul Gandhi, that he needs to tender an apology. This is the BJP's demand. Let's have a listen.
Joining me right now is Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Mr. Anurag Thakur. The opposition benches are saying it's unprecedented that the Treasury benches are stalling the proceedings of Parliament.
Mr. Rahul Gandhi owe an apology to the country. He is spreading lies on the foreign soil. He is bringing the morale of the soldiers down. He is leaving no stone unturned to malign the image. And when he says the mics are switched off, opposition leaders are not allowed to speak, my question to the opposition leaders is, when are they stopping? The parliament is on. Where is Mr. Rahul Gandhi? Why he is not present in the parliament? What is more important for him? Is the parliament session is more important? No. For him that's not important, because during his time he tore apart the bill or the ordinance during the UPA time, and he said nonsense. Not the first time. If you remember the Rajiv Gandhiji's time, what he said about the planning commission there, a bunch of jokers. They have a habit of raising question marks on these kind of institutions, on the soldiers, on the working of the parliament. They believe they are above everything.
All right, we have Paulmi Saha, who's just spoken to Anurag Thakur, joining us live for a little more. Paulmi, you spoke to Anurag. He maintains the same stance as the BJP leadership, condemning Rahul Gandhi, that he defamed India on foreign soil. And that seems to be their primary concern while the parliament session is underway, both in the Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha. We saw enough and more commotion in the last 2 days. The houses have been adjourned over the same point, that Rahul Gandhi must tender an apology. If not, no proceedings in the House will continue.
Well, that is what the central government is insisting on. They are insisting on an apology from the Congress Member of Parliament. The Congress, of course, is very steadfast that this is, of course, something which has been said not inside Parliament and outside of Parliament, and specifically in the Rajya Sabha when it was raised by the government. The contention of the Congress party is that he's not even a member of the Rajya Sabha. He's not said it within, on the floor of either House of Parliament. He's a member of the Lok Sabha, of course. So hence, this is completely out of context that this is being brought up, and hence the Congress party and their Member of Parliament, Shakti Singh Gohel, did in fact move a privilege notice against the Leader of the House in the Rajya Sabha, Mr. Piyush Goyal. But the central government, of course, saying that Rahul Gandhi has denigrated institutions. He has in fact gone on foreign soil and has cast aspersions on democratic institutions in India, and hence he owes an apology, and he needs to come into Parliament and he needs to apologize before Parliament itself, before the members of Parliament. The question that Anurag Singh Thakur in fact was asking was that where is Rahul Gandhi? He of course says that mics are turned off in Parliament, that opposition members of Parliament are not allowed to speak in Parliament, but he remains absent from Parliament from most days. When he has the floor, he doesn't take that opportunity to speak. He is rather absent from Parliament. But you saw that the opposition today, of course, not in a united way, but definitely held different protests, because the demand is the same from the opposition. You heard from the Aam Aadmi Party and the BRS staging one protest, the Congress staging one protest, the TMC staging one protest. Of course, the AAP, BRS and the Congress demanding that there should be a joint parliamentary probe as far as the Adani Hindenburg report is concerned. And of course, the TMC, while not specifically mentioning the Adani issue and staying away from the joint opposition meeting which was called by the Congress party earlier this morning and yesterday morning as well, they're of course pointing towards how people's life savings that are with SBI, with LIC, are being put in jeopardy because of, the money being associated with, of course, the Adani group itself and its stocks. So that is, of course, what the TMC is raising. It remains to be seen if they do forge that united front and continue to corner the government on the floor of the House. For now, the government is turning the tables on the opposition and demanding that Rahul Gandhi apologize, which the opposition says is absolutely unprecedented. The Treasury benches, they claim, are stalling the proceedings of Parliament.
All right, Paulami, do stay with us. In fact, day 2 of the parliament, also the budget session erupted in huge chaos over Rahul Gandhi's democracy under attack remark that he made on foreign soil. Massive sloganeering that we saw by the BJP in the parliament. Saffron Party has raised apologize Rahul slogans within the house. Congress and the BJP now continue to trade barbs inside and out of the parliament. The BJP stands firm on its demand that the Congress MP must tender an apology in the parliament. Meanwhile, Rahul's aide, an overseas Congress chairman, Sam Petroda, has come to Rahul's defense. He says Saffron Party is spreading lies against Rahul Gandhi and that there's orchestrated attack against Rahul by the BJP without a fact check being done. Ahead of the session here, Rahul Gandhi has fired a fresh salvo himself via a YouTube video where he has alleged the Indian foreign policy working to make Adani a richer man. He slammed the BJP government and said that the Prime Minister's office has helped Adani bag multi-crore foreign deals.
जम्मू कश्मीर की आप बात करते हो, आपकी सरकार के समय, कांग्रेस की सरकार के समय पथरावबाजी होती थी, कश्मीर को ज़्यादा स्वायत्तता देने की बात होती थी, कश्मीर के हालात गंभीर होते थे। अरे मोदी जी की सरकार आने के बाद तो आप पत्थरबाजी की बजाय बर्फ के गोले चलाने का काम और खेलने का काम, खिलाने का काम कर रहे थे। ये बदलाव है 2 सरकारों में।
अनुराग ठाकुर की पीड़ा मैं समझ सकता हूं। उनकी होम स्टेट हिमाचल में इंदिरा गांधी की प्रतीक प्रतिस्वरूप इकलौती प्रियंका गांधी ने कार्यकर्ताओं के साथ हिमाचल प्रदेश की सरकार तब अपदस्थ कर दी, कांग्रेस की सरकार बनवा दी जब प्रधानमंत्री ने डेरा डाल दिया था हिमाचल में। तो ये हार की कसक है जो प्रियंका गांधी पर अपना गुस्सा उतारा जा रहा है।
He has questioned the sovereignty of India. Rahul Gandhi has questioned the sovereignty of India by inviting European Union and America to interfere in the internal matters of India. And here it is a government which is duly elected by the people, and it is the most popular government single party majority government after 35 years. They are not able to digest that. This is their problem. They are not able to understand and digest that people have given mandate. Mr. Rahul Gandhi and their pura drama company, they feel that they are born here in India to rule. And this itself shows who is dictator.
अगर आज प्रधानमंत्री जी लंदन भी जाते हैं, आज प्रधानमंत्री जी अमेरिका भी जाते हैं, भारत वर्ष का गुणगान करता है, लेकिन हमारा राहुल बाबा जब लंदन जाता है, राहुल बाबा भारतवासी को ही, भारत का संसद को ही गाली देता है। कर्नाटक में आते हैं, भारत जोड़ो यात्रा करता है और लंदन में भारत को तोड़ने के लिए वो बात करता है।
राहुल जी ने क्या कहा है बाहर विदेश में जो यहाँ नहीं कहा है, और जो कुछ झूठ तो नहीं बोला है उन्होंने, वो वास्तविकता कहा है, जो वास्तविक है, जो हकीकत है, उन्होंने ये कहा है। तो माफी किसी बात के लिए माफी मांगने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है। ये सब एक रणनीति थी कि पहले दिन हम आए हैं और हम चलाने नहीं देंगे लोकसभा को, राज्यसभा को। ऐसा हो रहा है, देखिए शोर कौन मचा रहा है, विपक्ष नहीं मचा रही है।
All right, I'm going to cut across to Paulami Saha, who has Congress MP Manikam Tagore joining her right outside the parliament. Over to you, Paulami. What's the Congress's version on the debate that we see inside the House?
Right. Or is joining us live at the moment. Sir, we just spoke to Anurag Thakur. The government is insisting that Rahul Gandhi needs to come back to Parliament and apologize.
For what?
For the statements he's made in UK, where he, in fact, is being alleged of having denigrated Indian institutions and, in fact, cast aspersions on Indian democracy.
Then for Seoul statement of Mr. Modi, for Doha statement of Mr. Modi, for Berlin state of Mr. Modi, whether Mr. Modi will come and apologize before the parliament, where he has denigrated India in different forums in these visits in 2015, 2016, 2022 also. For if this is the benchmark Mr. Anurag Thakur wants, first Mr. Modi should come and apologize in the parliament, not Mr. Rahul Gandhi.
They're of course saying that, he keeps doing this. Time and again, he will go on foreign soil, be the United Kingdom or elsewhere, and in fact casting these aspersions. This is not the first time.
Mr. Modi, till 2014, there was an unwritten rule in Indian politics. For 70 years, no opposition leader goes out to criticize Indian political structure. It was the same thing till 2014. All the prime ministers, 14 prime ministers kept that words. Only Mr. Modi, when he arrived in 2014, he changed the rule. He goes to Seoul, he goes to Doha, he goes to Berlin, he goes to Toronto and criticizes, makes India fun. He says that यहाँ लोग रहते नहीं है, यहाँ कोई देश है क्या? These are all the words he told. He is not I'm telling. These are all on record. But when Mr. Modi can change the rule, when we say something, when our leader questions that democracy is that attack in India, what is wrong? Why Anurag is behaving but he has to behave like a minister. He should not only behave like Sambit Patra.
No, but what he's also saying is that Mr. Rahul Gandhi's attendance in Parliament is lesser than the national average. He has the floor of the House, but then he'll go ahead and say in UK that microphones are being turned off in Parliament. He should be in Parliament. Where is he now?
Whenever he has asked to, whenever the party puts him to speak, Mr. Rahul Gandhi has spoken in the Parliament. Whenever he spoke in Parliament, the mics has been off for him. It has happened to us in Parliament. Today, what is happening? Today, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary ji and T.R. Baluji, why we are walked out yesterday in business advisory committee meeting? Because the mic was not given to us. This is the problem is that speaker only sees Rajnath Singh ji and Prahlad Joshi. There is no Congress or DMK or opposition parties. If you have the guts, give them the mic also. Give to Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary ji, give to T.R. Baluji, give to Supriya Sule ji, give to other parties which are TRS, Muslim League. All other parties are there. JDU. Shiv Sena, there are parties are there. Give them the mic also. Let them also register what they want to say. You will only hear Rajnath Singh ji and Prahlad Joshi means then it's not a notice board. Parliament, Lok Sabha is a debate forum where you can debate. It is not a notice board.
One quick question, sir, before I let you go. Because you mentioned this point, the TMC doesn't attend the floor strategy meeting in the morning. AAP BRS hold one protest. Congress holds one protest. TMC holds one protest, allegedly on the same issue, which is the Adani Hindenburg report. But clearly, it doesn't seem like a united front.
That's a good question. We are different parties. 16 parties sit together in Mr. Kargeji's chamber yesterday and today. We all sat together and decided a strategy. There is TMC, which has independent party, which can have a different view. But our paths may be different, but our destination is same. Our demand is one, that there should be a JPC on Adani scam. That's the thing. Nothing else.
So Rahul Gandhi won't apologize as is being demanded by the centre and the BJP.
Rahul Gandhi ji, for every 8 years, if you go to the 8 years record, every year these BJP persons will ask for maafi from Rahul Gandhi. 8 years they had asked it. He has never apologized. He is not Sarvarkar to apologize. That is the work of the BJP friends who can apologize. That is this training of Sangh to apologize. Maafi is in the name of, it is in the name of Sangh only. It is never in the Congress history. Congress will never apologize. We are not done any mistake and we will never apologize.
Thank you so much for speaking with India Today. So that is what Mr. Manikam Tagore has to say, Nabila, that Rahul Gandhi is not Savarkar. He will not apologize.
All right, so those are the versions of the BJP and the Congress. You have the BJP asking for an unconditional apology inside the parliament. Congress says Rahul has done no wrong. First, initiate proceedings against Adani. This is the counter of the Congress, as the Congress is also asking for a joint parliamentary probe into the alleged irregularities within Adani's company, and they claim that their demand on the same is being snubbed by the ruling inside the parliament. Let's now take a quick listen to what exactly Rahul Gandhi said in a fresh attack against the Modi government over the same Adani issue, which he claims he is not being allowed to speak in the parliament.
क्या हिंदुस्तान की फॉरेन पॉलिसी का लक्ष्य अदानी जी को और अमीर बनाने का है? पिछले 9 सालों से मोदी जी ने भारत को भ्रम में रखा है और अदानी जी को अपने साथ विश्व भ्रमण में। मेरे प्यारे देशवासियों, मैंने संसद में सरकार से कुछ आसान से सवाल पूछे थे। सबूत के साथ मैंने हमारे देश की फॉरेन पॉलिसी या कह लीजिए अदानी जी की बिजनेस एक्सपेंशन पॉलिसी पर कुछ सवाल पूछे। सरकार ने एक भी जवाब नहीं दिया। चलिए मैं सारे सवाल फिर से दोहरा देता हूं। उम्मीद है कि इस बार सभी देशवासियों को जवाब मिल जाएगा। कितनी विदेश यात्राओं में अदानी जी पीएम के साथ गए? कितने देशों में पीएम के ऑफिशियल टूर के बाद अदानी जी वहां गए? और कितने देशों में पीएम जाने के बाद वहां अदानी जी ने बिजनेस डील साइन की?
All right, now we're cutting across to Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, who faces another storm over the recent FATF report on money laundering and terrorist financing in the art and antiques market. In fact, Union Minister Anurag Thakur has slammed Priyanka Gandhi over the allegations that she forced Yes Bank founder Rana Kapoor to purchase a mediocre painting from the Grand Ole Party in exchange for a prestigious Padma Bhushan award. Asking Priyanka to reveal the identity of Mr. R, Anurag Thakur accusing the Congress party of selling the country for raising funds for personal use. In fact, without directly naming anyone, the FATF in its report has noted that CEO of an Indian bank had purchased mediocre art from politicians in return to pay huge kickbacks through banking channels, projecting them as genuine pieces of art. Remember, the charge sheet here filed by the Enforcement Directorate last year had quoted Kapoor, who said that he was forced to buy an M.F. Hussain painting from Priyanka Gandhi and the proceeds were used for the treatment of Sonia Gandhi.
Priyanka ji, who forced Rana Kapoor to pay 2 crore rupees bribe or 2 crore rupees for the purchase of a painting? Who is Mr. R who has been involved? And whether it was painting for Padma Bhushan, whether it was cash for Padma Bhushan, how many such incidents have happened during the UPA time? How many such Padma awards are being sold or paintings have been sold and money has been raised?
All right, we're slipping into a short break on that note. Coming back on the other side, B.S. Yediyurappa, Karnataka's BJP face, claims that his son will contest polls this time from Shikaripura constituency, while you have the same BJP's Neta, C.T. Ravi, another Neta who hits out at B.S. Yediyurappa on that decision, says you can't make decisions for your family, it's the party high command who will. More on that on the other side. Stay with us.
India Today Conclave 2023, March 17th and 18th, New Delhi. Listen to Dhananjay Y. Chandrachud, Chief Justice of India. The India Moment.
So let me ask you a few more granular questions about the whole consumption piece. Let's start from the top, the ones which are not seen as rural focused but are very expensive. They've been underperforming over the last few quarters. The names, the expensive ones like Asian Paints and Pidilite and Havells. Do you see further room for compression of their multiples, or have they compressed enough?
So let me take a step back and let's try and understand what are the things happening. I mean, there are two big trends happening in the market today. One is that obviously we are no longer in a low interest rate environment and easy liquidity environment, which had led to these valuations going up much more than the earnings growth rate. The stock prices went up much more than the earnings growth rate. So there is a valuation discipline coming back into the market. Let me just reemphasize that word, valuation discipline. It doesn't mean that every expensive stock is doing badly. But discipline is definitely coming back. And the second thing which is happening is that we are seeing a revival in the cyclical parts of the economy, which is credit growth, investment cycle, real estate, manufacturing. So, ultimately it's a zero-sum game. One of the reasons why some of these stocks or sectors became expensive was, apart from low interest rates, but also because of lack of alternatives, because the cyclical part of the economy was not doing well. Now that part of the economy has also started firing after almost a lost decade, we are seeing a dual impact on the, let's say, the defensive, high quality, high growth, high PE kind of stocks, which are coming under pressure from both aspects, high interest rates as well as the alternatives which are now available in the market to really generate alpha.
All right, we have some big news coming in from Karnataka. Congress's DK Shivkumar now crying conspiracy over B.S. Yediyurappa's son and the ticket that he asked for from Shikaripura constituency, where BJP leaders themselves slamming B.S. Yediyurappa, saying that he can't ask for a ticket. It's the High Command who grants one. DK Shivkumar of the Congress now picking on that issue, saying that there is internal conflict within the BJP and this is out in the open. Shivkumar says there is conspiracy being hatched within the BJP to snub B.S. Yediyurappa. He says BJP General Secretary, in fact, what we know is that BJP General Secretary C.T. Ravi had hit out at B.S. Yediyurappa, the former Chief Minister of Karnataka and the strongman of the BJP in the state, after Yediyurappa had said that he wanted a ticket for his son from Shikaripura. C.T. Ravi had slammed Yediyurappa, claiming that Vijayendra, his son, would get a ticket from the party, but a decision can't be made within the family itself. Let's cut across DK Shivkumar as he spoke.
It is their internal party. This has been going on since very long time. They had a big conspiracy to remove Yediyurappa, and they have been successful. Congress party is no way involved with any such type of activities. Though the mandate was with Yediyurappa, now the mandate is no more with Yediyurappa. And because of who this Lingayat vote, they tried to do it. Now it has dismantled. I think the tears of Yediyurappa will give a big result to the change of Karnataka politics. So and Mr. C.T. Ravi is in high command. He is, I think, bigger than Mr. Yediyurappa.
All right, let me cut across to Nagarjun Dwarkanath, tracking those developments there from Karnataka. Nagarjun, we see that BJP certainly has some kind of internal friction. B.S. Yediyurappa, who's really the face for the BJP this time, because they know banking on B.S. Yediyurappa, they can gain heavy electorally, but it appears within the party itself, like for example C.T. Ravi, not very happy with B.S. Yediyurappa's son being given a ticket, and that too in their desired constituency of Shikaripura. Wasn't there an agreement? If B.S. Yediyurappa resigns as the Chief Minister, his son will be accommodated into the electoral arena.
True, Nabila. In fact, 6 months or 7 months back, if you remember, when Yediyurappa announced his retirement, he also went on to the public and announced that I'm vacating my seat for my son Vijayendra, who will contest the Shikaripura assembly seat. And post that, we have seen BJP leaders speak then and again, but now it is the General Secretary of the BJP National Party, is the National General Secretary, Mr. C.T. Ravi, saying that nothing is confirmed till the parliamentary board takes decision. No one person can decide who will contest where, be it Vijayendra, be it me, be it anyone, no matter if you're the son of the former Chief Minister, until and unless the seat is cleared by the Central Parliamentary Board, no one can claim the throne or the seat, is what the C.T. Ravi has said. And DK Shivkumar has jumped into this issue and spoken about it, that BJP is sidelining Yediyurappa once again. The moment Prime Minister goes back, that BJP is again sidelining not just Yediyurappa but also Vijayendra, and BJP is trying to make sure that Vijayendra does not contest from Shikaripura seat now.
So this is certainly going to be disappointing for B.S. Yediyurappa if his son does not get a ticket from Shikaripura. And it's not like as if Vijayendra hasn't worked hard to rise up the ranks. We saw his extensive push and the campaign that he rolled out in Sira, which really led to the BJP winning that constituency despite it being a Congress bastion. So based on merit too, do you think he has a chance and a good bid to convince the High Command?
Nabila, as far as I know through my sources, that Vijayendra is likely to get the seat. There's no doubt about that. Him not contesting Shikaripura seat is what I'm told, because the party is very firm on every seat. And because of the legacy that he carries of Mr. Yediyurappa and his family, it's a clear-cut, good fight for the BJP is what the High Command also feels. So I don't see Vijayendra not contesting. He's been made a part of the campaign committee also right now. It is not like they're snubbing him every now and then. But it was the statement of C.T. Ravi, who's the National General Secretary, who's in the know of the information in the Delhi. Because of his statement, the controversy has erupted. But as far as I'm concerned and the sources that I've spoken to, it is clear-cut that Vijayendra is likely to contest from Shikaripura seat from BJP ticket.
All right. Thank you very much, Nagarjun, for joining us on that. Now, with the assembly polls closing in, internal tussle brews between the Grand Old Party in Karnataka and who's going to be their real face as Chief Minister. In fact, BJP General Secretary C.T. Ravi has hit out at former Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa over Shikaripura, the BJP ticket for the upcoming polls. C.T. Ravi has slammed Yediyurappa, who had claimed that his son Vijayendra would get the party ticket after his retirement was announced from electoral politics. BJP's General Secretary now, C.T. Ravi, has said that unlike in the Congress, the decision on who gets what ticket from where aren't really decided by one family. It's the party high command who decides. He says the decision is taken by the parliamentary board based on winnability criteria.
ಕಿಚನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಕೇವಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ. ಕೇವಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಟಿಕೆಟ್. ಆ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಕೊಡುವ ನಿರ್ಣಯ ಅವ್ರ ಮನೇಲಿ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಆ ನಿರ್ಣಯ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಬಿಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ನಿರ್ಣಯ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ರಿ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಬಿಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ವಿನಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಕ್ರೈಟೀರಿಯಾವನ್ನು ಆಧರಿಸಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದಟ್ ಸರ್ವೆ. ಬಟ್ ಆ ಸರ್ವೆ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿನಲ್ಲ ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
In future, he will be given importance, and he is going to contest from Shikaripura, and he will get maximum support from the people of Shikaripura Taluk, and he will come back to power. And afterwards, whatever the responsibility is going to give from the center and the center leadership, he will fulfill that demand.
Now, we know Karnataka is certainly seeing a highly polarized election this time around. And just at a time when we see the state going to polls, Azan controversy is back in the state yet again. Politics escalates over former Karnataka Minister K.S. Ishwarappa, who's triggered this row over his remarks on the Azan. Let's have a listen.
With months to go for polls, polarization Nataka peaks in Karnataka. E.S. Ishwarappa, who's no stranger to controversies, is back. The BJP leader is now in the eye of a storm for making controversial remarks on Azan. Calling it a headache and asking if Allah is deaf.
ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲೋದ್ರೂ ಇದನ್ನು ತಲ್ಲೋ ನನಗೆ ಹೋದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ ಕಿವಿ ಕೇಳೋದು.
The Congress has questioned the Saffron Party over the remark made by its senior leader.
Mr. Ishwarappa is a hate-monger, and for all his statements, he is roaming free. He actually, if the present BJP dispensation believes in the constitution, Mr. Ishwarappa should be arrested immediately.
Making the statement itself shows how weak BJP is. The internal differences are vast, and people are not getting along. Why does he have to go and meet his own minister and convince us that he is not leaving? Already many people have left BJP, many more will be leaving.
Muslim clerics have lashed out at Ishwarappa.
आस्था है किसी की आस्था पर चोट करना, मैं समझता हूँ ये हिंदुस्तान में नहीं चल सकता. ये अज्ञानी लोग हैं. अगर इनको पता हो कि धार्मिक मान्यताएं क्या हैं, तो मैं समझता हूँ फिर इस तरह की बातें ना करें. कर्नाटक में चूँकि चुनाव होने वाला है, तो इस तरह की बातें आना अनिवार्य है.
Ishwarappa defended the remark, stating he did not mean to condemn any religion but was voicing the sentiments of the general public. Last year, the Karnataka High Court had refused to give mosques any instructions on use of loudspeakers while hearing a plea seeking curbs on Azan. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, coming up now on the other side of a short break, another attack reported on Tamil Nadu migrants. 4 workers have been abused, beaten up in Coimbatore. Cops claim that one of those attackers has a Hindu Munnani link. More details up next.
India Today Conclave 2023, March 17th and 18th, New Delhi. Listen to Dhananjay Y. Chandrachud, Chief Justice of India. The India Moment.
Now, cutting across to Tamil Nadu, the question here now on our minds is anti-migrant hate really surging in the state of Tamil Nadu? Because the latest attack on migrant workers have really left us wondering. This attack caught on cameras there showing from Coimbatore a group of men accosting some migrant workers, assaulting and punching one of them. In the Coimbatore incident, 4 attackers were arrested for attacking these workers who came for jobs into Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu cops have said that one of the attackers was linked with right-wing group Hindu Munnani, saying that 2 of all 4 arrested were found to be under the influence of alcohol. The attack comes after the infamous incident of assault on another group of migrant workers recently in a train in Tirupur just last month. The attacks have come right after several DMK functionaries have given anti-migrant statements, equating North Indians to Pani Puri sellers who are out to grab jobs from the locals.
இதில் 2 நபர்கள் பிரகாஷ்ன்ற ஒரு நபர் அவர் இந்த இந்து முன்னணியில் இருக்கிறதா சொல்லி அவர் வாக்குமூலத்தில் சொல்கிறார். அவருடைய செல்ஃபோனில் அதுக்கான ஒரு சில ஆவணங்களும் கிடச்சிருக்குது. இதில் ரெகுலராக மீட்டிங் அட்டன் பண்ணுறதான்னு சொல்கிறாரு. அதே போல் சூர்யா என்று சொல்லக்கூடிய முருகன் அந்த நபரும் ஏற்கனவே இருந்ததாக சொல்கிறாரு. இது எல்லாமே இப்போ புலன் விசாரணையில் இருந்து.
So about this recent attack, what would you like to say?
See, the investigation will reveal why this attack had happened, but the preliminary probe has revealed that 2 persons belonging to Hindu Munnani has been arrested. They have been involved in this assault. Tamil Nadu is a safe haven for anybody who comes here for whatever may be the reason. We are the top people. Tamil Nadu is known for its medical tourism. Tamil Nadu is known for welcoming people with their open arms and open hearts. But this crisis, the BJP wanted to create a crisis by peddling fake news that so many people are killed and there is hatred against some people, some belonging to North India or South India or wherever, whatever. But Tamil Nadu is known to spread love, not hate, unlike the BJP. We will provide protection. This is the best places in one of the best places in the country for anyone to come and work and live here.
While you are claiming that BJP has peddled fake news, BJP is claiming that it is because of DMK targeting a community. Is that so?
See, we have never targeted any community. We are against imposition of Hindi. We are against the hegemonistic policies of the union government, which tries to subjugate the states. One or few stray incidents cannot describe the entire state of Tamil Nadu.
Let me, as we see, these migrants have already been intimidated in the last few weeks, over a month, in fact, in Tamil Nadu, where there was a lot of talk about migrant workers being attacked by locals there. This, the DMK called a conspiracy hatched by the BJP to try and drive away a workforce from their state, to basically peddle fake news. This is what the DMK's version is. But today's attack, the images that you see on your left-hand side of the screens, Coimbatore, where a migrant worker was brutally attacked by 4 men. All that is caught on cameras. And the cops saying that one of those, or 2 of those attackers among the 4 has links to Hindu Munnani. Let me cut across to our correspondent, Pramod Madhav, joining us for more on that. Pramod, what are the cops saying? These men who've assaulted a migrant worker, right at a time when there's a lot of chatter about migrant workers being targeted and beaten in the state of Tamil Nadu. Cops saying that they have Hindu Munnani links. What are they trying to suggest here?
Absolutely. This incident occurred day before yesterday in a location called as Variety Hall Road, which is a prominent area where there are a lot of industries. And what happened yesterday is that 4 men, the police claim that these 4 men were drunken and they were on 2 motorbikes, and these 4 men assaulted 4 migrant workers from West Bengal. Now, Coimbatore police has also claimed that 2 of those men, one called Surya Prakash and another one called Prakash, have stated that they have affiliation to Hindu Munnani, and one person even showed documents, pictures and videos of him attending Hindu Munnani. This is how the IG Balakrishnan, Commissioner of Coimbatore, has given an explanation, but he also has said that a complete investigation will be done and then details will be revealed.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us on that, Pramod. Some big news coming in from Telangana. Agitated BJP youth cadre attack at the Telangana State Public Service Commission offices, demanding resignation of the board. Protesters have attempted at vandalizing property. Agitated BJP Yuva Morcha cadres there in an all-out attack at the Telangana State Public Service Commission offices, demanding resignation of the board. Protesters attempted vandalizing property. This is the BJP's youth cadre in full swing, staging a massive protest. They are protesting at the State Public Service Commission offices, demanding resignation of the board. I'm going to cut across to our reporter. We're going to try and patch him to understand. Apurva, our correspondent is right there tracking those developments. Apurva, why don't you tell us the real reason? What's resulted, what has triggered so bad that the BJP Yuva Morcha workers have come in such large numbers and attempting to vandalize property, demanding the board to resign? What are the allegations here?
Well, Nabila, what we do know is that, the exam papers of the Telangana State Public Service Commission had been allegedly leaked, and in fact, the state police had also arrested 9 people, including that one senior member from the TSPSC of the board there, for being the reason behind the leak of as well. Remember, this TSPSC examination is one of the most important examinations here that is being held, and now with the exam paper leak, BJP Yuva Morcha has also taken to the protest there right outside the TSPSC offices here in Hyderabad, in Nampally, where they've also attempted to vandalize the properties. They're also demanding that the board resign the members of the board resign after this paper was leaked, alleged paper was leaked as well. The police in their arrest yesterday had also been able to see several incriminating documents and several items, including that of cell phones and laptops from the arrest that were made yesterday. Several sections of the IPC were also slapped against these 9 members there who were arrested and picked up by the police yesterday. Heavy tension there outside the TSPSC offices here in Hyderabad after these protesters, several protesters not only from the BJP Yuva Morcha but also from the ABVP had also arrived there and had attempted to protest and also vandalize the property of the TSPSC offices here in the state. All of this after the arrests were made in an alleged attempt leak of an exam paper there for the exams that were likely scheduled to take place this week. The board itself, what sources do tell us, is that they are likely holding a meeting today to look into what can be possibly done, if there can be a cancellation of the exam after the exam paper leak, or there can be any kind of an attempt for postponing the exams. That is one of the important exams here that is held. Nabila.
We see that the BJP Yuva Morcha workers are protesting and they're trying to, scale those walls, trespass into those gates. What exactly is their demand here? And has the officer of that, Public Service Commission department who allegedly leaked papers been arrested? What action is the government taking on this front?
Well, we do know that 9 people, including one of the senior members of the TSPSC, they have been arrested by the police as well. Not only that, the police also uncovered what they believe is the modus operandi after one of the chief members of the TSPSC were arrested and picked up by the police. Like I earlier mentioned, of these 9 arrested, all of them, police were also able to confiscate incriminating documents as well as other items, including laptops, mobile phones, etc. Regarding this alleged exam paper leak case as well. And we do also get to know that several arrests have been made and several sections have also been charged against these accused, including that of Section 8 of the Prevention of Examinations Malpractice Act as well. And this is exactly the reason why the BJP Yuva Morcha as well as ABVP workers have been protesting outside the TSPSC offices over here. They're demanding that this kind of examination leak is not okay, and they're demanding for the resignation of the members of the board of the TSPSC. They're saying that this kind of malpractice is happening, in the BRS-led government here in Telangana, and that they're demanding that the board resign at the earliest as well.
Thanks very much, Apurva, for joining us on that. All right, coming to Kochi, Kerala, 12 days on, and that Kochi fire in the garbage yard is still not doused. At least one person has lost his life due to the toxic smoke. Meanwhile, we saw politics erupting over the issue, the fire issue. On Monday, the opposition staged a complete walkout from the Kerala Assembly, protesting against this issue, the fire that's now billowing from the Kochi dump yard, which has really resulted in a hazardous scenario for locals around. Here's taking you through a detailed report on that.
Life at standstill in Kochi as smoke engulfs the city sky. Kerala's health minister has advised Kochi's residents to stay indoor and wear a mask. This as one person has died due to toxic smoke. As the air quality dips, pressure mounts on the left front government. Opposition parties boycotted the Kerala Assembly session, questioning how a company with no experience was made in charge of the city's waste management.
In spite of our repeated requests, the government was not ready to make an investigation against the allegations. There was a criminal act in Brahmapuram plant, and the government the LSED minister was trying to justify the contractors, and he was making a presentation for the contractors, and we demanded a CBI inquiry.
The Kerala government said the fire was almost doused and a drone survey has been carried out of the area. Central government has also stepped in. The Health Ministry has asked Kerala government to submit a report on the fire and promised assistance. However, state BJP attacked the Pinarayi Vijayan government over his congratulatory message to Chinese President Xi Jinping. The Saffron Party advised the Chief Minister to first control the Kochi fire.
The entire city is gulfed in smoke and the Chief Minister has not spoken a single word on this issue at all. It is in this background that we find that the Chief Minister has given a tweet praising the Chinese President. Bharatiya Janata Party condemns this anti-national attitude of the left, wherein they have belittled the sacrifice of the Jawans.
Recently, the Kerala High Court had compared Kochi to a gas chamber. 12 days after the fire erupted at the Brahmapuram waste treatment plant, the city is still choking. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, on that note, I'm going to slip into a short break. We'll be right back with news and updates on the other side. Stay with us.
Traveling from different parts.
Armed with facts, she takes the news by its horns.
Do you think the future of these students are not hampered?
Fierce, bold, and direct, setting the tone for the biggest stories from every corner and every angle. Expect nothing but the unfiltered truth.
News first, niceties later. Watch me, Nabila Jamal, on India Today.
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
He killed it in Natu Natu. He smashed it at the Oscars. He's got the whole world dancing. And he's beating in India's hearts. And when he heads back to his Desh this week, he'll be a headline act with India Today. Get on your feet for a Conclave Super Smash. Ram Charan live at India Today Conclave 2023.
A heart-wrenching incident has come to light in Delhi's Vasant Kunj, where 2 children were mauled to death by stray dogs. According to the police, 5 to 6 dogs attacked this child. Autopsies of both siblings were conducted and reports have been sent. This is what we know as of now. Let's have a look.
Two children are allegedly mauled to death by stray dogs in the national capital in two separate incidents, according to their family. The brothers Anand and Aditya were found dead in Sindhi camp in the Vasant Kunj area of Delhi. The first incident took place on Friday when 7-year-old Anand went missing from the slum located next to forest land.
लगभग 11, साढ़े 11, 12 बजे के आसपास से लगभग ढूंढना स्टार्ट किया इन लोगों ने। 3-4 बजे तक ये लोग ढूंढते रहे। फिर मेरी मम्मी जब थक हार गई, पूरा ढूंढ लिया इधर उधर, यही रास्ता यही सब कुछ, उसके बाद उन्होंने पुलिस कंप्लेन करी, तब जाके उसके बाद 5, साढ़े 5 बजे के आसपास बॉडी मिली थी।
2 days later, on Sunday, Aditya was allegedly attacked by stray dogs. He was taken to the hospital but couldn't be saved.
एक को तो मैं कंफर्म कर रही हूँ कि हाँ, कुत्ते की आंखों देखी चीज है, उसके मुंह से झाग भी निकला। मेरी मम्मी थी, उनकी मम्मी थी, रास्ते में सारी चीजें स्पाइनल लेके जा रहे थे, रास्ते में हो गया, वहाँ पे दिखाए हुए तो डॉक्टर ने मना कर दिया कि अब इसके अंदर जान नहीं है।
The Municipal Corporation of Delhi has launched a drive to catch stray dogs in the area.
क्या अभी तक कोई कुत्ता पकड़ा गया भाई साहब? पकड़े भाई साहब, कल 27-28 कल पकड़े थे। अच्छा। आज पकड़ लिए 11-12 पकड़ लिए अभी।
There is widespread anger over the death of the two kids.
लॉ चेंज होना चाहिए, बिकॉज लॉ ये है कि यू कैन नॉट रिमूव ए स्ट्रे डॉग फ्रॉम हिज और हर टेरिटरी, और उसमें बात जाके फंस जाती है।
While the family claims the two children were killed by stray dogs, a clearer picture will emerge after the forensic reports are out. Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, as India wrap up the Border Gavaskar Trophy with a 2-1 series win, two of India's batting greats, Virat Kohli and coach Rahul Dravid, engaged in a special post-series chat. Let's have a listen.
I've always been someone who takes a lot of pride in performing for the team. It's not like Virat Kohli should stand out. It's like when I'm batting on 40, I know I can get a 150 here, and that will help my team.
The lifestyle that I think you've chosen to lead, I think it's really an inspiration to, I know everyone in the dressing room, but I'm sure to a lot of other people as well. Obviously your runs are an inspiration, but just the way you've managed yourself and done that's been absolutely, brilliant to watch.
My defense is my strongest point. Because when I defend well, then I know that, when the ball is loose and it's there to hit, I can cash in and get the runs that I need.
We are talking to someone who's one of the best six-hitters, I've seen. He could have stepped out and hit a six anytime he wanted, but realized what the team needed and played according to that situation. And I think, that's really for me is a sign of absolute.
See competition in this space, because while you've got investment in and you're launching products and you've got a good team, but there are significant competitors like Kinetic, like Ola, even the incumbent players, legacy fuel players like Bajaj Auto. How do you see yourself locking horns with them?
Well, it's a competitive marketplace. There is the companies you mentioned and more coming in all the time. We have a slight early mover advantage, and hopefully we will do what it takes to maintain that advantage. I don't think any legacy player has any particular advantage in this field, and as I said, it is a completely different product altogether. It needs a different outlook. So, an early mover advantage definitely will benefit us in the long term. We're learning all the time.
Any market share targets that you have? Because I believe that Ampere, the company that you bought and through which you're launching many products, has about a 12-13% share in the market. Would you be would you be confident of maintaining that? Would you be content with having that kind of a share eventually as this market unfolds and expands?
Yes, we have targeted a 15% market share, and we're close. We're about 13%, as you said, 12-13% now, and we are confident that we can maintain that share.
India Today Conclave 2023, March 17th and 18th, New Delhi. Listen to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the man behind the India moment. The unmissable 20th edition of India Today Conclave 2023. Presenting sponsor RP Sanjeev Goenka Group.
Very good afternoon. You're watching India Today. I'm Nabila Jamal. The headlines first. The BJP reiterates the demand for an apology from Rahul Gandhi. The parliament, in fact, erupts in uproar on day 2, asking for Rahul to apologize formally in the parliament, while Rahul now gets support from Sam Pitroda, saying that he is being attacked without a fact check. After Yadurappa claimed that his son will contest polls from Shikaripura, C.T. Ravi, BJP's General Secretary and leader from the Karnataka unit, hits out at B.S. Yadurappa, says you can't take a decision within your family. It's the party high command who decides on who gets a ticket. And Oscar glory takes centre stage in Rajya Sabha. Lawmakers pay glowing tributes to winners. Oscar brings warring sides together.
अगर मैं वकील नहीं बनता तो कहीं न कहीं एक्टिंग जरूर करता.
Another attack on Tamil Nadu migrant workers abused and beaten up in Coimbatore. Cops claim that one of those attackers has Hindu Munnani links. And Jammu and Kashmir LG Sinha's big attack on Mufti and Abdullah's claim earlier Jammu and Kashmir governments gave jobs to terrorists and their families.
क्या कह सकते हैं जिन्होंने आतंकवादी और उनके परिवारों को नौकरी दी? उनको कौन नैतिक हक है जिन्होंने 1 लाख बैकडोर एंट्री करके ऐसे लोगों को भर दिया कि प्रशासन चलाना मुश्किल हो रहा है.